How can a team encourage productive conflict but avoid destructive conflict? Bevo is working on a group project for his team communication course. His team encountered their first conflict and they discovered that their entire team has a destructive approach to conflict. Let's see the breakdown of the team members. Bob has a winning at all costs persona. He attempts to get his way no matter what. Bob should utilize the constructive strategy of perspective taking. This demonstrates willingness to consider the views, positions, and feelings of others. This method is a fair way to work with team members. It is always important to view other sides than your own. This not only helps the team quality, but it also builds respect and helps you discover an idea that may be better than your own. To not offend other members, it is important to begin your feedback as, "Wow, you see it much differently than I do. Can you tell me more?" Leslie tends to avoid conflict by withdrawing from the conflict of the team altogether. Leslie must trust in her team instead of avoiding them. Trust develops when team members make themselves vulnerable by being frank, open, and willing to exchange fresh ideas. Leslie can begin this process through structured discourse. This enables team members to share interests, insights, and experiences safely. Eric has a tendency to devalue other team members or use sarcastic language. Instead, Eric should delay responding and increase reflective thinking. This approach is a great tactic to help diffuse the process, taking a brief time out when you realize the urge to respond destructively. Even a brief pause provides an opportunity to consider, reflect, and calm down. Penelope likes to retaliate. She actively or passively tries to get even. Instead, Penelope should improve her self-awareness. Taking time to consider the kinds of situations that set you off is a great way to improve your readiness for conflict. When you're more mindful of your typical reactions, it is easier for you to recognize emotions earlier during conflict. Penelope should avoid reacting verbally before evaluating situations. When a situation occurs, it is best that she holds her composure and responds positively, saying, "I see where you're coming from. Your ideas are very creative. I'm going to need some time thinking about how successful they can be. They may be better for another project." Bevo hides his emotions by concealing his feelings. That is still a destructive approach to conflict. Instead, Bevo and his team should aim for collaboration. When team members share information freely, make decisions together, and are rewarded collectively, team cohesiveness increases. When it is practiced consistently, trust is reinforced and team members can debate issues more effectively. Bevo and his team can begin this strategy by practicing preliminary perspective taking, during which team members quickly and concisely state their beginning thoughts without interruption. Now that everyone has a more constructive approach to conflict, the team can now move forward with their project.
Created using Powtoon.